Welcome back to Where is the Money? So let's talk about the housing market. A lot of people, especially the 20, 30 somethings these days, have quite a concern feeling like they're not gonna ever be able to afford a house.
This video is for all my other 25 to 35-year-olds. Is everything just gonna be impossible for us? I mean, I can't buy a house. I am just feeling exhausted and I'm ready to give up. I just think maybe I'm just not supposed to have a house. I'm 29, I have a baby, I'm married, I'm ready. And I think our generation is just getting screwed. I mean, even my car, this car, I had people quoting me like 4 times the MSRP price on this car. Why are we in this? Why? Why can't I just get a regular MSRP price? No, everything is extreme. Everything. You can't. Inflation, all these things, since I've been an adult, ready to do adult things, are literally out of control.
Now, that is definitely true the last 5 years or so with the housing market and the housing prices, low inventory, interest rates that was high. People have been priced out of the market. But the latest Redfin data is out, and it determines where we are with the housing market. So let's dive into what the results are. Are we able to afford more house now? Are people still justified in not feeling like they're able to afford a house?
According to a new report from Realtor.com, here to discuss, we've got Joel Berner, who is the chief economist at Realtor.com. Joel, great to have you here with us. Let's focus first on prices for new homes. What contributed to the decline in new median prices this quarter?
Well, the biggest thing, Brad, is that builders are building smaller and more affordable homes in a lot of the U.S. metros. In 26 out of the 100 largest metros across the country, the median price and the median square footage of newly built homes fell on a year-over-year basis. So while a lot of home buyers are looking around for a home that meets their needs and seeing that the existing home market just doesn't have anything in their price range, builders are delivering new inventory that fits that price consideration really well.
And so in the first quarter, existing home prices actually increased on a year-over-year basis, though they're still cheaper than new builds. What does that mean for buyers, and how is that influencing the decision-making process?
I think buyers are going to see that even though there are a lot more homes on the market right now, especially in the existing home space, with people starting to list homes that have been reluctant to in recent years, the buyers are still going to see price challenges on the market. The existing homes continue to increase in value, which is a great thing for homeowners, but difficult for first-time home buyers especially. So what we're seeing instead is that builders are offering the choices for prospective first-time home buyers that meet their budgets better than the existing home market does.
So it seems like the inventory has increased over 18% this quarter to have more properties to sell on the market. However, they didn't anticipate a slow in demand and a lot of your average buyers being priced out of the market. That does not necessarily make much of a difference far as the homes that they're able to sell, because the price of the home is still up as well, and the interest rates are still up, which is not very enticing for those that are trying to make the splurge on their first home. You gotta kind of make around over 120,000 for the average medium home, which is not all that great. And a lot of people are kind of looking at that like, buy, rent. It used to be an easy decision to buy because you were gonna pay in rent about as much as you would pay for a mortgage. These days, that's not necessarily the case.
I'm being dead serious. I'm looking at houses like for my son, and how the fuck does anybody afford a house? Holy shit, I'm not even kidding. Like, if you own a piece of property, you better hold on to it for dear life, because it's unaffordable for anyone. Like, my children are never going to be able to afford a house. I don't even understand. Now, this is in Illinois, and I don't know how other states are. I don't know how other people are doing, but like, what the fuck? It's bonkers out there. Like, what? What? I mean, how much do people have to fucking make to be able to afford a house? Honestly, crazy shit happening out there.
as I'm growing older, I'm just seeing like all these jobs I work at like don't really mean much. Like it just helps pay my bills and helps me like stay afloat and pays for the roof on my head. But it's like, what else does it give? And I think that's what a lot of people are realizing is like you get like 25 or 30 bucks an hour, if not more, maybe even 100 grand. But it's like, shit, what can I get with it when everything is so expensive these days? Houses are 500 grand and they're shitty. In some areas, maybe 300 grand, and depending on the area. But it's like, is it really worth it for some house? You're paying so much for just like to live or like own something, and like all these taxes and insurance and bills. It's just like, holy shit, what am I even working for? And that's why I'm just seeing like a lot of homeless people like that just give up. Like, it's crazy.
And not to mention, just so we understand, the number of days houses are sitting on the market is much greater. Before it was like 18 days and it goes. People buy it, it's off the market. Now it's hovering around 40 days. So it's definitely taking much longer, and buyers are more picky, assuming that they can afford it under the current expensive housing market. People still feel like they're never going to be able to afford a house. Do you feel the same way? Do you feel like the housing market and the prices are way too expensive? Unrealistically, do you feel like it's ever going to go down? Do you feel like, hey, it'll go down, it'll balance out at some point? Or do you like you're over it? Put your comments below. Let's talk about it. This is Where is the Money? Talk to you soon.